For some time I've been wanting to make one of these belts you wrap around yourself with a knot. I didn't know they were called obi belts, and I think they are amazing for any outfit. If you want to wear it with trousers, it's fine. If you want to wear it with a t-shirt outside, with a dress to sort of break the pattern, and of course with jumpsuits. I think they suit anything. And in a light color like this one, it's really wearable. For this kind of project, it's ideal to use something a bit thicker, a thicker fabric like a canvas, a thick cotton, or a leather. But if you are really in love with a pattern or with a fabric, what you can use is to interface it, of course. This is the piece of fabric I'm going to be using. It measures like 150 almost centimeters, and it has a knot shape. So what I'm going to do, you have to take into account that because you're going to wrap yourself around it, well, yes, you're going to wrap yourself with it, you need at least not triple your waistline, but double and a bit, because it's going to wrap you and then tie on the front with a knot, and it depends on how you like it. If you like it to go long all the way to your knees, or if you like it a bit shorter, it depends on the material you're going to use as well. So just take that into account, make it a bit longer, and then you can always cut it. So I'm going to do it twice. I don't think I need 3 meters of fabric, but 2.5 meters or 2 meters something I'll be using. This is going to be a really simple project. It's ideal for beginners. It's ideal to make for presents, to make if you want to sell a few, or if you want to make 25 and have one in each color in your wardrobe. So consider subscribing if you like this kind of content, because I upload twice a week, and that way you don't miss anything. And I leave you here as well my Instagram account in case you want to have a look at everyday life, projects, and even recipes. And the other thing you're going to take into account is how wide you want it. There are different shapes you can do to this. You can make just a rectangle with 2 straps of fabric that are the ones that are going to tie up. Then you can make different shapes, so when you wrap yourself, they look a bit more fashionable. I'm going to make it simple. So I'm going to choose my width, which is going to be 10 centimeters. And then I'm going to make it narrower towards the ends. So that's going to be quite easy. There's not going to be any problems at all. With my 4 panels cut, I'm going to sew them right sides together in pairs and then top stitch them. So I can sew the belt right sides together, put it right sides out, and top stitch again. So I need to cut 4 panels because I need the inside as well. So I have to make the most out of my fabric. Let's see how I do. I'm going to mark 12 centimeters, so then I get only 10 in the end, and then to the other side I'm going to mark 3 centimeters. And a little tip with working with leather or faux leather, try not to pin it, because you're going to make a hole and you won't be able to get rid of it. Try to use pegs or something similar. The first thing I'm going to do is to join these two panels together, so I'm going to put them right sides together and sew them with a thick needle, a needle for thick fabrics, and a sort of grayish color. When I have this kind of beige or cream colors, I think it looks better to sew in a gray, in a light gray instead of a beige, because beige always goes more to a brown than to this taupe color. And now my idea is to sew everything with top stitching, which I'm a bit nervous about because my machine is only a cheap machine. I've sewn this other times, this kind of fabrics and this kind of seams, but you never know. So cross fingers. I'm going to top stitch this seam, opening the seam and stitching on top, and this looks really nice. I'm a fan of this, and it flattens the seam and it looks really good. Now that you have the two panels together, it's time to try it on and decide if it's too long. For me it's a bit long, so I'm going to be cutting 20 centimeters off, and then I'm going to sew them right sides together from the middle seam to the edges, because these kind of fabrics are a bit elastic. They stretch a little bit, so you don't want them to move, even though you have pegs or something. You don't want them to move, and then when you get to the seam it doesn't go together. So better to the middle, from the middle. So it's much better to do it from the middle to the sides, really slowly and carefully, and then when we get to the corners, cutting the corners and pushing in to finish it. And with this last seam, it's finished. I'm really surprised with the machine, poor thing. I really like it. I really like it. I think it looks really stylish. I put the seam on the side just because, and I think it looks amazing. It looks really nice. I like the feeling of it. It feels like a corset almost. I'm all straight up. So it's really nice. I like the feeling of it. I love the color because I can wear it with anything in this cream color, and I love how structured it is. You can make it different shapes. You can make it a bit more square and then the straps, but we'll make any other time. And I like it because you can make it in only half an hour with some scraps you have around. I had this faux leather and I still have a little bit left, so I'm quite pleased with it. So let me know down in the comments if you had seen this before, if you knew it was called an obi belt, and if you're planning to make one. It's ideal to make if you want to sell a few, if you want them for gifts, and of course to make the most out of scraps we have around and little pieces we don't know what to do with, especially if there are a few you love. So if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing because I upload twice a week and that way you don't miss anything. And I'll leave you a link here to all the projects you can make for gifts and with scraps, and I'll leave it as well in the faux leather projects and accessories as well. And I'll see you next week. Bye!